Good evening, everybody. Sorry for the delayed start. We had some technical issues in loading the game up this time, so you know, all's well that ends well. We are ready to go. We're here for round 3 with EU4. It's the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix from the Jeddah Corniche circuit on the banks of the Red Sea. And Matt's alongside me. We should be in line for another cracker, although safety cars may be prevalent.
Yes, and I'm going to invite someone during the middle of the session as well whilst I'm doing this. So carry on.
Ooh. So we've got 5 times on the board at the moment. So that's Donny, Raceway, Spectre, NOS and JRN. We've got plenty of others on their out laps and a couple on laps as well. So Tin Man, Wakanda are on laps at the moment. JRN has just gone again for a second lap and put himself into second place. Less than a tenth of a second away from Donny in P1. We're watching on board with Blades for the moment. So we head towards the final corner to start a flying lap of this circuit.
Yeah, there's some very entertaining stuff watched. Many spins, people losing front wings. Front wings are very interesting to say the least.
Should very well be. Blades then through turns 1 and 2 nicely then through the curve there of 3 into 4 and 5. Another chicane, cuts the inside of 5 and loses the back end through 6. Clips the barrier with the tail end of the car. So there's no rear wing damage for him. Otherwise that's going to make it a very, very awkward qualifying session for him to try and get out of from here on in. Let's go to J Ray, the McLaren. He's also invalidated his time. Mac in the Red Bull tonight.
He's in the wrong car.
Did he not pick a car?
He has been, what's the word I like to use?
And Wally?
He's been let known of his
discretion.
Foolishness.
Transgression.
Yes.
Transgression. Yes. Did he pick a car or?
I
I'm
think
assuming.
he just picked. Yeah, he did. I think he just picked the Red Bull.
Oh, because. Yeah. Okay, fair enough.
So shall we be horrible and McLaren don't score points?
Lovely. Kitten's in. Is there a Red Bull missing tonight, or has he picked that car and taken it off? He puts it into 3rd place. JJ has retired. What's he done?
Well, he's hit the wall and retired, and Jaren has hit him.
Yes, that looks as though he's lost it coming out of the final corner.
And
Max,
he's
he's just lost it in Sector 1 as well. That's turn 7, I think. Maybe turn 8. 2 Williams into the pit lane. Morgan's in as well. Joseph, Wakanda forever. Just recovering from a spin.
Few of the A and 3 lads have joined us this evening. They made the hop across the pond.
Yes,
so
Tin Man, Spectre and NOS. And
Valentine and Easy Rider has just joined us.
Oh yes, Valentine as well. Excellent. Many Americans, and they're all very welcome. As long as their connection isn't dodgy.
I've been moaned at already about Tin Man.
Well, I'm not bothered about it being on track, because drivers can deal with that. It's if it's dodgy on stream, because then it looks bad.
I think it's both. And someone's parked it down there.
Let's have a look at Valentine. He's on a lap at the moment, set at 1:31.0.
Kitten's been bigging up Mr. Easy Rider, and by the sounds of things, he was very successful around Bahrain.
We'll keep an eye on him then.
I can't quote what Kitten says, because it...
Would it mean you owe £5?
Yeah, it would do. I don't owe £5 from last week either. That is a whole load of...
Tosh.
BS, yes.
Sorry, but whoever comes up with this, Tosh, No disrespect. As Donny goes fast, it's 29-1.
So we can back up the chat then.
Oh.
Giving it large in the EU4
Yeah,
chat.
he says it's about survival tonight, so we'll see what his race pace comes up with. Joseph then in the Alpine. So he's coming into the pits. He has no front wing on that Alpine either. Still time to find. Axiboy 133.0.
Oh, there's a last bit of housekeeping. Unfortunately, we have come across our first one of the season, Danny.
Have we?
The first ban of the season.
Oh. Who's gone?
No David Clausen this evening after his turn 1 antics.
That's the Red Bull that's not in.
Yes.
Yes. Yes, after the, well, I think, does Dive Bomb cover it?
And then not having the footage required was enough for the old race ban and 3 penalty points, which is a
hammer
massive.
To emerge, yes.
That is a massive slap on the wrist at this point in the season, considering how far we got left to go.
He's not the only one, though.
No, Axiboy was very lucky.
Andy, we don't talk about that. Not in here. We don't talk about that in here. Still feel guilty that I got triggered by such an individual.
Yeah, well, there's one in funny enough, it seems to be Bahrain that seems to bring it.
Yes, it does actually. Yes, there's
funny
two.
Enough, there's one in EU3, but I'll let who's on commentary tomorrow? I can't remember.
Marina and Shane. Yes.
Yes, I'll let those two explain. But yes, someone won't be racing again this season, and we'll have to wait until
watching JRN take it to the ragged edge there, into the third sector. Got one proper corner to go. Looking at his time so far, it's an improvement, but not by much at the moment. He needs a good final cut sector to claw some time back on Donny, who is streaking away. 29.6 for JRN, improves by half a second, just under. He was quickest on his second lap last time through, so we'll see if he's going to go again with his first sector split.
I would say no, considering the amount of fuel that he's not got in the car.
Yes, Kitten, you do. It's been part of British culture for over 10 years now, so it can start to filter to the colonies. Sorry, I shouldn't say colonies.
No, that is.
I'm sorry, it's because it's Kitten. Kitten knows that I don't mean it like that.
Tin Man improved, but he threw away about a quarter of a second there quite easily, so definitely a man to look out for.
Yeah, and it seems to be that those three, maybe with Mack in there as well, obviously he's been denied the chance by the timing so early. The top three and Mack so far this season, albeit early, are the ones to watch out for. Wakanda Forever then goes and eat my words with a 29.2. The other one I was going to say is potentially Shane, who is on an outlap at the moment in the Williams. Kit and Chav would never use the word personality.
No. They probably don't know what that word means.
To be fair, Chavs are a dying species. Forced into the underground by the roadmen.
Just evolved, haven't they, really, into roadmen?
Well, they either evolved or were forced out by the roadmen.
They've evolved.
Yeah.
That was very strange what I saw on my screen.
Well, let's see. Shane drifting through the final corner. That's going to compromise him on his lap here. DRS is shot, so he's going back into the pit lane. Not happy about something.
Well, I hope the grid's not set a time there, really. So.
Well, Blaze, that's a very good question. I'm not sure how we're going to pass time for those 5 safety cars. We'll see when we get there. We are open to topics of discussion from the chat, so if you have any, please feel free to put them forward, and we'll have a bank of them ready if we need them.
Although I don't want Brexit, cost of living crisis, increase in fuel costs, etc. I'm fed up of talking about those for the last 4 months.
Matt doesn't want anything to do with current affairs, so nothing about Ukraine. Biggest ball in sport, I'm going to go with Michael Ball from Manchester City. Not only is his surname Ball, but he made a right balls up of his career.
Biggest ball.
Wakanda has retired.
Are we talking about the actual ball itself, or a person with the name Ball, or are we going as in a complete
It was never specified.
Yeah, this is what I want. This is what I need here.
Hang on, we need to save this for the race. We need to save this for the safety cars.
That's fine. I know. Okay, all right.
We need to save this. That's a good suggestion there. Biggest ball in sport. Any others? Keep them coming. Donny is on a lap trying to improve. Final corner now.
Has gone to 9th.
Good lap for Valentine. Donny's on the stretch.
He's got
the line.
As well.
He has as well. Could this be a 28? 29.0. Not quite into the 28. Wakanda Forever has retired and crashed at the end of the first sector. JRN did not improve again. Neither did Tin Man. So that's going to be it then. Once Joseph gets himself back into the garage, that will be all she wrote.
Taxi Boy is a 10th up.
Of course, an easy rider as well.
Sneak himself into the ahead of. No, he couldn't. I see Blades is one of his favourite tracks. He's qualified 13th with a 147.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, look at all those cars he's jumped just by putting in a well, I think he'll be fine with me saying a terrible lap time.
That's astonishing, though.
It is a lap time, but look, but he's jumped J Ray, who crashed, and then Morgan, Shane, Red Mask, and Tebow, who didn't set times. And those 5 places.
People only did. Also, 2 people further up that only did a run.
Yeah.
Back in January.
Yeah. It counts to put a terrible lap in. Even if it means starting lower down and not getting a proper one in.
Yes. Garen's made a good point. He's got a grid penalty, so he's going to be down to 8th place then. Johnny, you're coming in with some good ones here. I like it.
Oh, now do we go with the one that used to racing cars very briefly, and that we have a very tenuous association with, or do we go?
It's up to you.
We could go. We'll come back to that one as well. That's another good one, and it's topical. I like it. So we've got Donny on pole then with a time of 1:29.053. Wakanda Forever 2/10 back in second place for Alfa Romeo, and then rounding off the top 3, JRN in the Ferrari, but with a grid penalty that will see him drop down 5 places. So it will be Tin Man who takes 3rd place, full second. Exactly, actually. 1 second behind our pole sitter, but we've seen that for the last couple of rounds. Donny has had the pace, but he's not had the race results to match. Combination of safety cars and poor driving. Some of it not his fault, of course. Some of it was in Australia. But last time out he got very unlucky, got swamped at a restart and ended up dropping down the order. I think it was 8th he finished last week. In the end.
Well, didn't we have a chat with him last week? I'm pretty sure we did.
Oh yes, we did. It's been a week. This is why I need you here.
Well, in fact, by going to the f1.contestspeed.com website, I'll be able to look at results EU4 season 10.
You will.
And it shows me that Donny finished 2nd last week.
Ah, there we go. See, Matt's here to keep me on the straight and narrow, everybody. Otherwise, I'd start rambling on and give you complete nonsense. I mean, I do that anyway, but at least he corrects what I say that's wrong. Prediction from Hilly says JRN Wakanda Tin Man. That's bold. That's bold.
I'm waiting for its early stages, but waiting for the driver that's going to show consistency. I'm feeling this too.
Yeah, Raceway JJ, who was the consistent man, has he's not shown it so far, has he? I mean, we've seen that Donny's been consistently quick, but he's been unlucky so far. So maybe that'll end today.
No formation up, remember?
No. 5 lights are on. And away we go for the Saudi Grand Prix. Looks like a good start from Donny already. Wakanda Forever has to come across to defend.
Oh, the Ferraris nearly hit each other.
They've swapped places though. JRN takes the lead position from his teammate. Donny though is looking to escape early on here.
Oh, and there's contact at the back. It's Mac and someone else.
Mac is round.
One of the Ferraris. There's an Alpha Tauri going slow. No, it's not.
We've got both Ferraris struggling back there, haven't we?
Oh, someone's off. Tebow is off. Joseph has hit the wall.
Axie Boy's had a calamity. There's a lot of cars at the back there that have had problems.
Some carbon confetti, and I can't see everything.
Two Ferraris need to sort out this position squabble, otherwise they're going to start to cause each other to lose time. Oh, as we see Spectre there, cut the inside. He's going to have to allow at least JJ to go, and probably JRN as well.
Blaze has got
JRN does make it through. We've got damage for Spectre, Easy Rider, Shane. We've got
J-Ray down the inside of Red Mask.
We've got diffuser damage for Axie Boy. We've got no front wing for Joseph, and Tebow's got some minor damage as well.
Move for the lead. Wakanda Ferro has made it stick. The Ferraris have swapped again.
I wonder what's happened there to Donny, who was streaking away. He was a second clear at the end of the first sector, so he must have made a mistake somewhere. Wakanda Forever on the soft tyres though, so maybe he's managed to get them hooked up and has managed to push on.
Very split on strategies. Which is
yeah, we'll have a look. Big winners off that opening lap. Morgan up 11 places to 4th. Look at that. Big losers, Spectre and Joseph down 12, but still racing. It's Mac down 8.
Racing's off. Mac. Someone got past someone else further up as well. Couldn't see it.
We've got Tin Man now defending from Morgan, and Morgan on the soft tyre. So that soft tyre at the start of the race seems to be the one you want to be on, but how long is it going to last for?
Tipman's kind of just lagging all over the place now at the moment.
Wakanda as well, being very good on his ERS management. Full battery still, full battery still, and Donny is burning through his.
The driver seems to be okay and then has some spots when people are getting close to him.
Still in lap 2, no DRS, but we see Morgan straight through on the Red Bull there. Made it look easy, as he now is within a second of the leaders.
Yeah, these guys got a nice gap actually to play. Shane's going to go past Red Bull. No, he's not. Yes, he is. No, he's not. Yes, he is. No, he's not. He's run wide though, and the Red Bull of Mac could
pounce here.
Yeah, I'm weird saying that considering it's the McLaren of Mac.
Yeah, Shane's picked up some damage there as well, unless I said him in the early foray. He's going to go side to side, side by side rather, with Red Mask. He's on the hard tyre, so we would expect him to fall away a little bit, but he seems to be doing okay.
Morgan's spun it.
Yeah, Morgan has spun it. And a lot of
Jerry's gone as well.
This is why we have ghosting on, kids. Because otherwise that would have been horrendous.
It would have been. I wouldn't be surprised if Jared has got some rear wing damage. Hit the.
J-Ray, indeed, he does have some rear wing damage, and that's going to make that car very difficult to drive. Morgan has burnt up his tyres quite badly there, so. We've got a Red Bull that's gone. That's Mac, and that's going to be some front wing damage. Indeed it is, so he's going to have to stop now. As Morgan makes his way back through.
Gently does it. This is a game where tyres, if you have a spin, will need to cool down. And you're going to have to do that yourself.
Yeah. As we've discovered in the early weeks of this season. the tyres this time around with their new low-profile 18-inch construction. If you overheat them, it's pretty much game over until you get them cooled down, and they do not cool down quickly.
Shane has passed Red Mask, who it's well. Red Mask is in the mix again.
I think, as we see, Morgan's gone to the hards, so he's going to try and get to the end on those, I would imagine. 21 laps on them. And if he was burning up the softs, and that's why...
Oh, Jaren spun it! On the exit curve. He's done a Schumacher.
Let's get to the head of the wall, though. No damage that I can see. Just wounded pride and some warm tyres.
Some very warm tyres.
Not to get tangled in an instant with blades here. Warm tyres.
Oh, blades!
That's warm tyres. Oh, and he's gone back into the wall. And that's full rear wing damage for JRN. And that, I would be pretty confident in saying, is race over for the Ferrari.
Heat of the moment stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, and he's still going flat out, trying to find something, but he's going to have no rear grip from the tyres and no grip from the wing either. Let's move away. Who shall we go to? His teammate, Raceway JJ, still close to the back of Easy Rider. He will have DRS down the start-finish straight, so we may see a move into turn 1 here. Not quite, though. In fact, nowhere near.
You would think that trying to go through the fastest part of the circuit with very overheated tyres.
And no rear wing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I can understand his frustration that must be there. But ultimately, the rear wing was his own doing, right?
Yeah, reversed quite significantly back into it.
So JRN, the first retirement of the evening. Not surprising after picking up that rear wing damage. It was hefty. But again, as we find out, without the rear wing, you have no grip whatsoever. You can try and nurse it home, but trying to get 22 laps done with no rear wing in these cars is going to be quite a challenge.
Field is spread out, which I say that North Racing's just made a mistake, and Morgan and Spectre have just gone past him.
Yeah. Let's have a look at the number of stops we've had so far. So we've Morgan, Spectre, Joseph and
Wakanda's
Matt have stopped. Yeah, Wakanda in. I'm not surprised. His tyres have just hit 40%. So let's see what the Alfa Romeo is going to go on to here. And it's a set of hard tyres.
Hard tyres to the end.
Dan Hilton's in the chat.
He's alive.
The legend himself is in the chat. So Wakanda then is going to come out. Is he going to get ahead of Red Mask? He is. He's going to have to try and hold that. Get those hard tyres up to temperature. And pull away. So at the minute, not that Donny would be planning to stop, of course, he's on the medium tyres. But if he was, he would come out behind Red Mask from where he was relative to Wakanda when the Alpha driver decided to pit.
AM3 very well represented, second, third and fourth.
We've seen
Shane's got ahead.
Red Mask is going to have DRS from Wakanda here.
Shane's out on his hard tyres, so he's just stopped. Wakanda Fur is already eating into the lead, by the way.
Yes, I can imagine he would be. If those tyres are up to temperature, which, well, round here I can imagine they would be. There's a lot of high-speed corners that will put a load through those tyres. then I can really see that happening. Let's change the interval. Let's have a look at the leader. Gap to leader, so 15.7 as he crosses the line.
He's taken 3 attempts out just in the last sector alone, by the way.
So I think we're starting to see what the preferred strategy is for a clean race. But as I say that, here comes the safety car, and that's going to pay.
Oh, and Joseph, you hit the ball reversing as well.
We've got Valentine with no front wing and rear wing damage as well in all of that. J-Ray still pounding around with rear wing damage. Axie Boy's got some front wing damage. Joseph has no wings at all.
Yes, he hasn't.
Mac is in. He's taking the opportunity for a stop. What I want to do is jump to our race leader. Because I want to see if he comes in, and then I want to see if Wakanda can make it past, or if Donny's going to get a reprieve here, and essentially a free pit stop, as Joseph, I think, has left the session in the pit lane without retiring. We'll see if we can get him back in.
I would say that is a rubbish.
Well, he would be tempted, but we'll give him the chance. As race leader is coming in.
I wasn't impressed by his...
Oh, penalty though for Donny in the pit lane.
Wasn't impressed by his accident that he had either.
Let's see, Tin Man is in, Easy Rider's in, Valentine, Raceway are in as well. Here comes Wakanda though, you can see him there on the left of your picture. Is he going to make it through ahead of the Alpha Tauri? It's going to be close.
Would have been under green flag racing.
He'd have easily made it under green flag. He's not going to have it. He's pushed too hard. The drama.
Oh, what a mistake.
He's kept it in fourth though. He's got it going again. Of course, we're under yellow flags with the safety car, so no one can overtake him. That's such a shame. Although, with the pace he's had, I can see him being able to fight his way through.
No, guys from 11th down are on the medium tyre.
Yes, 11th, 12th, 13th on the medium tyre. We've got Nos and Active on the soft.
Active Boy's going to go to the hards here.
He's cycled.
Shane!
Oh, has Shane done your pet hate? Picked one up on the safety car. He has. Oh dear.
Even more so because it's Williams as well.
Actually, by cycled tyres, which we approve of greatly. So essentially, Axiboy is going to try and do the whole race distance on that set of hard tyres, which...
doable now.
Yes. Well, he was going to anyway. Let's just put softs on for one lap and then come back. But judging by the wear that some of the medium runners were on, he could have gone to a set of mediums there, made it to the end. Although, from what we saw when Wakanda pitted, mediums might not be the tyre that people want round here.
No, it's about keeping it in the working window, and I think the hards are easier to do so.
So as we can see then, the top 10 all on hard tyres of varying ages. Red Mask is yet to stop. He started on those tyres and has not pitted yet. He'll be hoping for another safety car, probably in around 10 laps time.
Come on then, what's the biggest ball in sport? Whilst we're here.
Oh, biggest ball in sport. I mean, basketball's got to be up there, hasn't it? If we're going for the actual ball that you play a game with, or a sport with.
The surface area is greater than American football, is that what you're telling me?
Well, I don't know, we're going for surface area, we're going for displacement.
Right.
See, if we're going for displacement, then, I mean, do you count a beach ball? Do you count an exercise ball?
Oh.
You know, like one of them yoga balls.
A medicine ball?
Or a medicine ball, yeah. I don't know which is which, to be honest. But yeah, do we count those here?
I hope you're still here, by the way. Only doing
I'm
this for
sure.
Johnny's benefit.
I'm sure he will be.
It's all because of you, Johnny.
Mm.
That's why we're talking about
No, the bowling's a game.
sporting goods. This is a sport one.
I see, Blaze. I'm not sure that a space hopper is. It's not a ball.
It's round.
It's round, but is it a ball? Because it's got that weird little handle on it. You know, in addition to the ball,
I tell you what, this is hard hitting stuff that we cover.
isn't it? Just yeah. But yeah, I think if we're just going for a sport or exercise based spherical object, then medicine ball or like yoga gym ball is definitely the winner in terms of size. If it's actually got to be a sport or a game, then it's basketball, I think.
Well, we'll discuss this later because I feel this topic isn't over and done with.
No, I would quite agree. So then, riding on board with our race leader, he's going to go for a very late restart. Safety car didn't give him a lot of time.
Dropped it further back.
And he's gone. It's a good restart from Donny, but Red Mask sticking with him well.
As we're all Constantina up.
The two Mercedes have swapped places twice.
Yeah, that's because Morgan got massively out of shape out of turn 2. They're being pursued by the Williams.
Oh, Shane, we've got Red Mask is out. That might be another safety car immediately. We'll have to wait to see. He's on the outside of the track.
If it is, because they usually don't call it one after
quickly.
the other straight away.
Two Mercedes very close to one another. Morgan all over the back. JJ holding up Valentine. As Morgan goes down the inside at the top of the circuit, takes the place from his teammate.
Max got past Tebow.
That's one less car for Wakanda Forever to deal with. He's now on the back of Tin Man. And
Donny's escaped, but
for how long though? This is the thing. He can pull away now. As soon as Wakanda gets ahead of the American in the Red Bull,
it just looks so much. It looks so much better.
It looks so well planted, doesn't it? Here he goes down the inside through the long curve into the final corner.
Contest.
So 1.5 seconds then. Near enough 1.6.
Well, they closed that down by a tenth and a half actually.
Yeah, and
so
they've both been burning to try and take and defend positions respectively. So let's see what Wakanda can do.
Behind the leader, which is actually not bad. J-Ray sends one down the inside of the Williams of Blades, who tries to hang it out, but to be honest,
squeezed wide.
I wouldn't worry about it because it'll be interesting to see if these medium runners can actually make it to the end.
J-Ray running with rear wing damage as well, so he might be okay for now, but he's going to be tearing up those rear tyres, and being on the mediums, further into the race we go, the worse that's going to get and the more likely it is he's going to have an accident. Gap between first and second now. Oh, there we go! J-Ray's lost it. Front wing damage to the McLaren, but he's kept it out of the wall for any further rear wing damage anyway. He will need to make a stop though.
But Donny's burnt ERS and Wakanda Forever is now better.
Yeah, and the gap has held, if not, well, no, it's coming down. Tin Man's still within DRS range.
So, but I think that shows us quite clearly that the Alpha Tauri's got more downforce because it's better through Sector 1, but then once it gets through Sector 2 and more Sector 3, the Alfa Romeo is a stronger car.
Well, it looks to me that Wakanda's got the mechanical grip, hasn't he? Through the high-speed corners, he doesn't need the wing. Granted, he's losing a little bit of time through Sector 1, which we can see there. He's dropped to 10th. first couple of corners.
But the difference now in ERS is now flipped the other way massively. It's not even close. It's 15%. It was like 8% in Donny's favour 2 laps ago.
And this is the thing, that Donny's going to be burning it up, trying to keep himself ahead. But what he really needs to be doing is saving it, because Wakanda's closing in regardless. He needs to try and save that energy to be able to defend with.
The thing is, he's bringing, not exactly dropping the team, man. He's kind of bringing. It's quite. I would. We've got a top 11 here. Generally got a top 11.
Yeah.
8 seconds.
Let's not forget Morgan. We saw the pace he had on the softs. He's making his way forward. He's all over the back of Easy Rider, who will not have DRS. Morgan will.
And he's burning away as well. Is the Aston Martin to try and stay ahead here, but I think it's just the nay and the 11. Oh, just look at that. Round the outside.
As he takes 4th place, rear wing open to pull away and attack Tin Man in 3rd place. Wakanda Forever, though, in 2nd place now, inside DRS range.
Middle sector. Tin Man's had a shocking sector too.
I'm not sure he has, you know. I would be inclined to think Tin Man's going pretty consistently. He's held at about 2.4 to 2.6.
His ERS usage as well.
Tin Man sort of held his ground. It's Wakanda that's making the move forward.
I would say Tin Man is losing ground, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, not a lot though. And he is looking after his tyres the best out of the front three.
Oh, Shane! He was going side by side with Valentine. He's trying to sneak back in behind Blades, but in front of the Red Bull. This is going to get a bit tasty here.
Yeah, looks like they're all sorted out their issues. Valentine currently with front and rear wing damage. Blade's going to go for the move.
Oh, so he's had to give. Oh, he's had to give both the places up because Blade's got ahead of Shane. That is. Oh, we're going to go 3 wide.
4 wide, maybe. The thing, he's had to give that place up, but in doing so, he's already got the penalty.
Oh, and they've gone off. Someone's gone off. Mac's gone off, I think.
Yeah. Oh, Blades!
Oh, Blades has hit the wall. Mac's just done it in sympathy as well.
Yeah, that was synchronised spinning there from the two of them.
It's a safety car because of how much debris.
Yes, there is.
And Mac will have to give that place back, I'm pretty sure.
I don't know. I don't think he will.
Oh, and this is the problem we've now got.
Joseph's AI car has a penalty for ignoring yellow flags. That will be on Blades or Mac, I would imagine. Wakanda Forever into the pits.
Hold.
From 2nd place. This is going to be for mediums, I would imagine. Indeed it is. Medium tyres on the front.
They have very little age on them as well. It done the same thing.
Yep, he has. And everyone else behind them in as well.
Softs.
It's bold thinking. I like
it. Brave.
Morgan, I thought he was eyeing up an overtake there on the Alpha.
Oh, Mac, yes. Definitely didn't mean to do that.
Definitely didn't. Wet tyres there for the Red Bull.
Wet tyres on a dry track. What could possibly go wrong, people?
Well, ask Perry from France season 4. I want to say.
And now the rain light's going to
Is it? Shall we have a look and see?
It's on the back,
it is!
Rain light's on.
Yes!
Because he's got 50% battery, so. Not because he hasn't got battery. Pretty sure the side bits flash as well. No? Is that when they just harvest?
That's when they harvest. Let's have a look then. Let's head back up the pack. So, race leader.
Well, yeah, you're going to have to be patient. What's racing? The safety car's not going to come in this lap anyway.
Yeah, so. You can't go past him. You're going to have to sit behind him for now. We've got top 5 then at the moment on the hard tyres that they've put on at the last safety car, or just before in Shane's case. We've got Wakanda Forever and Morgan P6 and P7, both having a lot of pace and looking to try and make their move up the order. We'll see if they can make that strategy work out. Blaze coming in with another topic. What's everyone's opinion on Audi in F1? You all get your opinions ready on that. Favourite F3 drivers then for this one? That was the other topic we had earlier on. The obvious one, like we said, the one who has some very, very tenuous, I should say, links to Cos is Isaac Hadjar. Also known in the esports community as IGK Zach. Formerly raced with Raikkonen and Tebow as well for IGK.
What's Mac coming now? Mac's coming for the hards. Well, that's not exactly ideal either, but there you go.
Got some Jack Crawford fans. Isaac Collette. Is it Isaac Collette? I don't think it is it?
I have to support Ollie Beerman, who went to my school.
Oh, claim to fame. You get Ollie Beerman. Do you know why Eddie went to my school?
I've no idea. Go on.
Jonathan Greening.
Wow.
Yeah. If anyone is of a vintage enough to know who he is.
Prime 2000s.
Yeah. It's, of course, there's Arthur Leclerc in there as well. He's my personal favourite, I have to say, but no bias there at all. Right, we're about to get back underway. Let's see if P6 and P7 can make their way through the field. Those fresh medium tyres, softer than everybody else's. Connie he's going very late. That's a good restart.
Oh, Blaze is out.
Valentine as well. I think they've hit each other.
Oh, but say more than that. There's 3 of them out. Nosh Racing's done that as well.
Yeah, I think they'll have come together. They'll have hit the throttle, cold rear tyres, spun them up into the wall, and then 2 of them will hit each other.
Wakanda's lost the place to Morgan, who nearly runs to the back of Shane.
He has. But we know what Wakanda's like. He'll sit there and wait. Morgan's had his incidents so far tonight. A very wide running Shane, who is going to have to concede a position to Morgan, and Wakanda's going to say thank you very much, but Wakanda's going to look down the inside of the Mercedes.
Wow,
give each other space. Oh!
These two have got to play the long game here, because they know they are going to be.
We've got a spinner, that's Shane.
Shane.
Yeah. Morgan's made it past Raceway JJ. Wakanda going for it as well. Did he get it before the safety car? That's the question. No. Did he get it?
No.
I think he did, you know.
Back. You'll give him straight back.
Well, we'll see. The game will give him a penalty if he didn't.
I think they sorted out between each other, didn't they?
Now
then, Donny, what are you going to do? Oh, he's coming in! He's coming in! I knew he was going to do it!
Race leader into the pit lane.
It's an AM3-1-2.
It is Morgan and Wakanda though, P3 and P4. Race leader in. Serving a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane that he picked up last time around at the first stop. Soft tyres going on, but he's going to come out in at least 10th place. I've got to be honest, I think that's a mistake.
Well, I think there was some anchoring of brakes by the looks of things under the safety car.
It sounds like it, doesn't it?
In.
Yeah. we've got Joseph's AI car currently in 9th place, but of course he won't finish there.
But it's going to be a pain on the restart, though, isn't it? This is the problem.
Well, it will be, yeah. So Joseph's AI car, when did he went after Redmas, didn't he? So he'll be classified as 16th unless he rejoins, which I think is not going to happen. So, yeah, Joseph classified as 16th, and as we see there, Mac and J-Ray and Mac even swapping positions there after they come out of the pit lane. What tyres have we all gone to? All soft tyres then further down the order. 8 laps they need to do on them. 9 if you include the one we're on now. Still got a smattering of damage up and down the order, you know. Tin Man and the Rowdy, our current race leader, completely clear of any damage. We've got Easy Rider with very, very minor front wing damage. Same for Morgan. Wakanda is all clear, as is JJ and Spectre. A little bit of damage for T-Boy. We've got diffuser damage for Axie Boy. We've got no rear wing on Joseph's car, but then there's no driver in it either. Donny is all clear. We've got rear wing damage for JJ.
Penalty as well.
Yeah, he has. So 5 seconds is no longer looming large, but he is now down in 10th place. And with 8 to go, he's going to have to motor to try and get back up towards the front. Mac and Shane's cars are damage free as well. Looking at the penalty situation then, Easy Rider and Morgan 1 warning away. Tin Man 2 away. Wakanda and JJ are all clear. They are currently on for the Golden Wizard. Spectre 1 warning away. T-Bow 2 away. Axie Boy 1 away. Donny 2 away. J-Ray 2 away. As Donny overtakes Joseph under the safety car.
Well, J-Ray and Joseph and Mac and...
I think that Donny needs to... Yeah, he's got the penalty for it now, and I mean there's nothing he can necessarily do about that, because Joseph wouldn't overtake him again. But he might be able to get that removed on appeal. I'm not sure. It will if he's.
I'm not gonna lie, he was behind him. So why?
We are Daniel. We are reacting to comments when we see them. Shut up, kitten. We care about you. Yeah, he might be able to get that removed on appeal, so we'll have to wait and see at the end of the race. Safety car, I think, will be coming in this lap, so if you keep an eye on the tyres on the left of your screen, they'll be going in a minute. So 10 lap old hard tyres for first and second place. That's Tin Man and Easy Rider. Morgan and Wakanda Forever, medium tyres. 4 laps old, but only 1 racing lap in that time. Then we've got JJ again on 10 lap old hard tyres as Tin Man. No! Tin Man's lost it!
Oh no! Oh, what a mistake!
He's down now at the back of the pack. Has he got damage?
Flick spin it! He has flick spin it. What? He's down just teleported. Oh my god!
There's damage everywhere. Floor, side pod, front wing. We're going to have to quickly jump back up to Easy Rider, who is now leading the pack. Not what he expected to be doing. And he's gone, and that's a good restart. He's got a great lead there on Morgan, and Wakanda's been caught out with it as well.
Spectre's got a great... Max got past J-Ray. What a move. Donny's up. And... through, question mark. Possibly not sure. Is now...
It's carnage back there. We're just leaving them to it. Spectre picks up 3 seconds.
Max up to 8th.
Meanwhile, though, Easy Rider.
J-Ray's dropped it.
Oh, Wakanda's gone!
And J-Ray's dropped it as well. Oh my word.
It's all coming back into place for Donny now. Wakanda Forever down to 11th place. Such a promising restart for him. Donny back up to 5th now. Morgan, though, all over the back of Easy Rider. We've got a yellow flag in sector 1. That's Tin Man. That'll be cold tyres coming out of the pit lane. Mac ahead of Tebow. Axie Boy loses out to Shane.
Just about.
We're going to stick with this battle for the lead. Great sequence of corners there for Morgan. Not so good for Easy Rider. He's leading the way, but for how much longer?
Not long. Honestly, not much longer.
We'll have to wait and see. Raceway JJ as well, carefully keeping himself in play there in third place. The 2 AlphaTauris behind him.
There's someone else behind them as well I would be slightly concerned about. Where has he been all race? There he is, Max in 6th.
Yeah. Stick with our leaders battle though, the 2 AlphaTauris swap.
Oh, that was very opportunistic.
Yeah, and Max taking full advantage of that. Shane gets himself ahead of Tebow as well into turn 1. He lost out.
Stood firm.
Oh, he tried it.
He saw the AlphaTauri open the door for his teammate. Thought, oh, I have a bit of action as well. And then the door got slammed shut, which entitled to do so.
Donny, 3 seconds.
That's 8.
Yeah, he might be losing 5 though, so we'll keep that in mind. But the 3 seconds, I think, is going to be staying firmly against his name as Tin Man retires in the pit lane. That's understandable. Easy Rider's gone. Morgan takes the lead. That's going to be another safety car though. Yeah.
JJ's gone.
He's kept it alive though. He's going to get the chance to pit now. Oh no, he's hit the back of Shane.
Oh no.
The Williams slammed on the anchors. And, I mean, from what I could see there's nowhere the Ferrari could go. It was straight into the back of the Williams. He just slammed on the brakes. Somehow, though, we've got Donny with no front wing, JJ with no front wing.
Someone hit each other. It was the Ferrari went sideways when I was on the screen with it.
If the Ferrari went sideways, then... Yeah, it would do, because it's got floor and side pod damage. That'll be Donny and JJ then. That'll be who Donny's hit. Donny into the pits. This is why, Tin Man, you don't leave in the middle of a race. You'd have been back in it now.
Oh, and Donny's going to have to take the pain of doing the 5 seconds as well, by the way.
Oh, he is, so he can't get that taken off.
I also think that's all going to be painful for them is the computer that's in 4th place.
Yes, the computer. Well, he's currently occupying 4th, but.
So Mac is in 3rd.
He is in
somehow
3rd place. And I'll talk to him this week if he stays there.
There you go, Mac. There's your incentive. You have to listen to a Southerner, you can speak to another Yorkshireman.
Well, he does make me sound posh though for a Yorkshireman, doesn't he? He's got a proper accent, whereas mine's less so.
So everyone that pitted went on to the soft tyres out of the...
Yes, I should put that graphic back up. So Tebow leads the way on those soft tyres. Wakanda Forever now back ahead of Donny. That could be very, very important come the end of the race. Out of the drivers who are still there, Wakanda, you would say, is going to have the pace. But is he going to have enough pace to get ahead of 5 or 6 other cars? Whilst keeping Donny behind him.
The only person I feel sorry for here is Yelp. Yeah, Yelp will be struggling with this one. Again. It's not like it's from either. It's not like it was just the new. It's been some of the more experienced drivers as well getting involved, which is JJ, Shane.
Oh, look at that! See, Dan Hilton saying he was born in Middlesbrough, but he lives in Plymouth.
Well, you made him then in the Royal Navy, quite right?
No. Steady. See, I can relate to him there because I've got heritage in Middlesbrough. A little bit. a little bit.
So ideally, we want the. I'm not going on board with Shane because I know what he's doing.
Is he doing the fuel burn thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. What way just revs the hell out of it?
Yeah. If we get this right, then safety car will come in this lap, and we will get 3 laps of racing. One with the DRS as well. How exciting!
Yes. That will be it now to the end of the race as well. There won't be another one. Might get a VSC, but no full safety car.
It's lower than what it was last week. So it's getting better.
Yeah. We've only had 6 retirements as well.
Oh, Donny, how have you got... J-Ray, how have you got away with that? I don't blame you if you have, because Donny's lagging quite badly.
There's a lot of cars with floor diffuser and side pod damage as well. There's still some cars with wing damage out there, including our race leader.
Some people still are there with rear wing damage. J-Ray,
yeah.
Somehow...
J-Ray and Donny as well. Donny's got rear wing damage. I'm not quite sure where that's come from. I'd imagine that tangle with JJ caused this safety car to come out, or at least was part of it.
Well, the safety car is in.
So
I'm going to go towards the mid-pack because I think it's going to be very eventful.
So we've got Mac.
Donny because it's giving me a migraine.
We've got Morgan, medium, Spectre, hard, Mac, softs. Joseph isn't there, so we ignore him. Everybody else is on soft tyres. See, when is Morgan going to hit the throttle? He's gone. It's gone relatively early, and it looks as though it's not been that good of a restart. He should hold the lead, though, into turn 1.
Oh, it's going to go possibly 3 wide into turn 1.
I'm going to jump back down to Wakanda. We've got
a touch again.
Yeah,
J-Ray's going to take advantage.
I'm watching. Well, we're all watching Wakanda forever as he closes in on the 2 Alpines. Gets through Joseph fairly easily.
Yeah.
And now it's just Thibaut ahead of him.
Action Boy runs wide, don't come back on there. JJ's through. Shane closing in as well.
Picks up a bounty for his trouble. Wakanda looks down the inside. He's going to go for it on Thibaut. There's not going to be enough room, I don't think. 2 Frenchmen side by side. Not quite enough room for Wakanda to make that move stick. He's got to wait a little bit longer. That Alfa Romeo's looked just so well set up this whole race.
Oh, Shane's dropped it. Shane is out.
Shane's gone. Wakanda round the outside of Thibaut. Takes 4th place.
Oh, will Shane get a point? Because Joseph didn't do that.
We'll see if he's made it far enough. Shane might get that point. I'll do the maths quickly. As we see ahead of us, on board with Wakanda forever, Mac and Spectre going wheel to wheel. And the Alfa Romeo says, thank you very much, I'll take...
We could go 3 wide here, Danny.
Take
turn 1, this could end.
Could. It's 3 wide. Wakanda on the inside takes 2 into 1 into 2nd place. 2 seconds now behind Morgan, our race leader, with 2 laps to go.
Spectre held it around the outside, unbelievably.
Oh. Alfa Romeo then 2.2 seconds off the leader. Whether he'll be able to make that up, we'll wait and see.
I'll tell you what, Donny just must be thinking, oh, my standing teammate's doing a really good job for me here.
He is, but he needs to be careful because next time around, of course, DRS will be active, so he needs to get out of the way. Or at least pull ahead of Mac so that his teammate can use DRS to get past. Wakanda though.
Oh, he's run deep.
Oh, he has run deep. He has. He might need to give that position back. Or give it up, rather, to Mac. Well, you can see he's definitely gained an advantage from it. Oh, he's hit the wall. He's just hit the wall.
Max hit him.
Yeah.
And Max hit him as well.
Yeah, and Donny's gone through, and J-Ray's gone through. We've got damage for both cars.
I tell you what, J-Ray's going to go around the outside of Donny.
He's going for. He's got both of them with rear wing damage, so they need to be careful here.
Oh, there it was.
Yeah.
Contact. The rear's up. Tebow's now on the prowl.
He is. I
was about to go. And here comes Fernando Alonso.
Oh, he'd prefer Esteban Ocon. JJ looking down the inside with the nose of that Ferrari, and just to sting it around the outside of J-Ray to take P7. Wakanda has dropped away from Morgan, who's leading now. Morgan with the outright pace.
I tell you what, Max car's like a boat, and he's parking it relatively well at the moment.
Yeah, it's Donny behind him though, rear wing and diffuser damage, so he's going to be struggling with rear end traction massively. It's going to help Mac
doors
out.
Open. Spectre sees it as well.
Spectre's going to try it, but is he going to be able to make it stick? The Red Bull will have the better drive and the inside. Oh, they came together!
They squeezed!
No!
Everyone took to the escape road.
They did, and that means now Raceway JJ's on for a podium.
Well, he's got to keep up with this Alpha Tower. It's going to be pushing.
He has, but it's the final lap. He's not going to stay in that range for much longer.
Shame it's the final lap.
Yeah, we've got damage for all of the cars, apart from Wakanda Forever, who's now started to close back in on Morgan. But Morgan is going to win the race. In Saudi Arabia, Wakanda Forever will take second, but who's going to get third? JJ's dropped out of range. Is he going to be able to catch it back before the line? This is going to be close. He's done it just on the line.
The barest of margins.
5,000th of a second.
I've heard that before.
Oh, I've shouted myself hoarse. Crikey, what a finish that was. JJ taking the final podium spot on the line. Donny's bad luck continues in this tier.
Donny thinks he's got P3.
He'll think he will have, yeah, but we'll have to wait and see. Yes, Kitten, it is content. Could see the time coming down. I didn't think he'd done it. He had 19 thousandths at that final split, but he just managed to do it. Got 24 out of it. But it's Morgan who takes the victory. Had pace all night. And strategy call, staying out on those mediums was the right one. Manages to take victory here in Saudi Arabia. Wakanda Forever finishes in second place with Raceway JJ just snatching third at the death. Those 3 seconds for Donny, as we said when he picked them up, proving to be vital. Tebow comes home in fifth for what I believe is his best finish of the season so far. J-Ray in sixth, nursing home a wounded car and staying penalty free. Crucially for him, he was down in about 8th place, I think, as they crossed the line. We've got Spectre in 7th, Axie Boy 8th. Joseph, his car was AI, he was not in it, he was classified as P16. So Mac is in 9th place, and Shane will get points in 10th, albeit not finishing the race and being 3 laps down. He will be classified, he will get the point. Fastest lap goes to Morgan, so maximum points for Mercedes. Oh well, at least for that Mercedes. The other one of Valentine did not finish. The other DNFs, P12 Easy Rider, P13 Tin Man, 14 Valentine, 15 Blades, 16 NOS Racing, 17 Red Mask, 18 JRN. Oh, that was fun, wasn't it, at the end?
It was.
I know we've spoken about it for years.
Drivers, so that makes it another good week.
Well, your words, not mine. Yeah, Donny's bad luck continues. Although I don't know why he stopped. I know he had the 5 seconds to get rid of. I get that. But why he stopped then, I don't know. Maybe we'll never know.
What a world, eh? What a world.
What a world. So, third place man has joined us. I want to talk to him. JJ.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Hello, hello. 5 thousandths of a second at the death. You had me clenching, I'm not going to lie.
Oh, this is why you used battery for the last corner. No, it wouldn't have been that close, but Tebow got distracted from the crash in front of us and took me out and knocked a bit of wing off, so I would have been comfortably anyway, so I'm glad that I kept inside those 3 seconds.
Yeah, right at the death. We were watching the timer close up and the delta shrink. And then just before you crossed the line, it was at 3 seconds and 19 thousandths. And I thought, he's not going to do this. He's not going to do it.
Have faith. Have faith.
I had faith, man. I had faith, but I was tested.
I didn't when you're over a tenth down coming out the last corner. I was thinking, how the earth are you going to do it?
I had like 40% battery. I forgot it's a lap. I thought I had one more to do.
Yeah, cracking job.
Tender hooks or what?
But, yeah, I mean that race, that was. I mean, it looked like carnage, to be honest.
The first half was really calm. I was quite concerned because I put the minimum amount of fuel in I could, which I was devastated was actually only 2 under. I was going to do 3 laps under. And then I was panicking halfway through when nothing had happened. And then the second half, classic EU4.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Everyone's
classic.
in a hurry. I wouldn't want to be. Yeah. Wouldn't want to take my time at the supermarket checkout.
Yeah, one person loses the back end and it's just, well, all of that.
It's like having 15 final laps.
Yeah. It's always exciting, at least.
Yeah. Not as exciting when you're in the middle of the field.
No, I can imagine that. Yeah.
But no, I feel like it's been a long time since I've been on the podium, so good to speak to you boys.
Yeah, it's nice to have you back. So, congratulations on P3.
Thank you.
Wakanda then can't join. But our race winner can. Morgan.
Hello, lads.
Hello. Just talk us through what happened in qualifying, because you clearly had the pace today, as you've gone on to win with a fastest lap.
I had to go. I thought like I'd be able to set a lap, and then I just bottled the first lap, and then I had to go. And then I was just back in time for the race start. It was yeah,
not bad.
A bit close, but after Australia, it was so nice. I had to do it twice. As a man would say.
To do it twice. Behave. No, that's. I mean, fair play. I mean, after that restart, obviously Wakanda went in, put the softs on. You stayed out in the mediums. He started to close up on that final lap. Did you worry when you saw him with 2 to go appear in second place?
Who? Sorry, was it
Wakanda? Yeah.
I mean, I bottled. What is it? It's the long hairpin. The really long corner. I don't know. I nearly spun. So I lost about a second through there, and then I was like 1.3 seconds behind on the last lap, and he was on fresh softs. So it was yeah, it's getting a bit shaky. But the race start was a bit crazy. I made like 11 places, 12 places, I think.
Yeah, we saw it. I think you were up. I think it was 14 places after the first lap or so.
Yeah, I thought there was going to be a really early safety car, so I thought I'd just jump on the softs.
The softs actually looked like a decent race tyre.
They're really quick.
Yeah. Did they overheat much?
Yeah, I had to change my throttle differential. Like, I think it was like 15%. I was getting so much heat in the back.
Nice. I'll bear that in mind.
The mediums were quite good though. They lasted quite a while. I was on about 35-40% in the end.
Yeah, I mean the mediums seemed as though they were, but you seem to make them work. Like, the guys on the hard tyres were able to sort of hold pace with the mediums.
Yeah, the hards were nice as well. I don't know, I think it's just... At least that update, the tyres have been mental.
race victory.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
let's take the points.
Yeah,
I think I got the fastest lap. I think I
you did.
just managed to scrape it at the end.
You did get the fastest lap.
Lovely, lovely.
Yeah, taking it away from Wakanda, I think. So, good job. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And thank you all at home very much for watching. We're going to end the stream there. We hope you've all enjoyed the show. If you have, make sure you tune in again next week for round 4, which... Where?
We are, well, we're going to be very orange next,
What?
especially after this weekend.
Yeah.
How?
Yeah. No, it's as if we planned it. We didn't, by the way.
No.
It's purely coincidental.
We are at Zandvoort.
We are for
Week of
round 4.
Zandvoort.
If you want to watch some more Saudi Arabian carnage, then we'll be live again tonight, 2 a.m. in the UK. That's 9 p.m. Eastern, and same again tomorrow, 9 p.m. UK. UK and 9 p.m. Eastern.
They can watch you tomorrow, can't they?
They can, yes.
EU3, how exciting.
Yes, it's going very well for me. Tomorrow, it's I've not got a setup that I like yet, and I'm working late, so it's going to be fantastic.
Excuses.
If
Well,
you
they
need
can't-
any advice on how to drive fast around Saudi Arabia, definitely don't ask me.
Okay, I won't. But yes, you can watch streams all week. Well, I say all week. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then there may be one this weekend. Who knows?
Oh.
Who knows?
Okay, how exciting.
Have to wait and see. But make sure you tune in again next week. We hope you all enjoyed. We'll see you then. Good night.